Good morning, water walkers. It is very early in the morning. It is actually 5 o'clock when I'm recording this video, and there is a purpose for that. I've been out of town all week. This was the first day that I was able to record in the dark because it went along with the theme I wanted to talk to you about. So all week we have been talking about times when we have to face difficulties or strife that is due to others and the way that maybe they have treated us or spoken about us, hurt our feelings, and the way that we respond to that. Today, I want to share with you a devotion that was in this devotion book, He Holds My Hand, that I read each morning, and this was actually from this week on May 2nd, and it's called Planted. And the little quote at the beginning is by Christine Caine, which is a Christian speaker and author that I receive an email from each day with her devotion. And it says, sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. So I wanted to come to you at a dark time of the day and talk about being planted. And she says, build a root system so strong that when the hurricanes of life come, you will remain firmly planted in truth. Dark clouds hover over your head and make you question where I am. Sometimes you feel forgotten, and alone. But if your life is grounded in my word, you will reflect the beauty and nature of Christ in the middle of the storms. Roots anchor a tree to the soil, providing stability and a firm base. When your roots go deeply, supplying you with spiritual food and drink for a healthy life, you will display strong branches, leaves, and fruit. I love that beautiful idea. If you can see behind me is one of my planter raised beds. I have another one that's on this side that you probably can't see because of the chair. And I plant usually some tomatoes and some herbs and some peppers and some things like that for the summer. But as you know, for a plant to be successful, it has to have a deep root system, because if not, when the winds get strong or the rain gets strong, the difficulties in life get strong, it will bend so far and break. But if it has a deep root system, it will bend but not break. And so life is like that for you and I. We have to build a deep root system for those times that are dark, like it is this morning, so that we can sustain the winds and sustain the rain and the difficult storms of life. And so I just wanted to remind you of the daily practices that I encouraged you to have as a routine in your life to help you be prepared for those times when maybe others treat you wrong or wrong you or create strife for you and hurt you. And so the first one was that you have daily prayer and devotion. And that is a way that you can create a deep root system. When you spend time in God's Word and in prayer with Him, you are preparing yourself for those difficult times. Those are the times that you will need those scriptures to call on and to remember those promises from God, and reminding you that God is with you along those difficult ways and times. Another way that I encouraged you to prepare yourself is to start your day with gratitude. And I know you probably get tired of me saying this, but it's one of the practices in my life that I think has made such a difference First being my daily prayer and devotion time, but second, my gratitude time. And I promise you, I spend less than 5 minutes writing down 5 things that I am thankful for and grateful for. And when you get into that habit, you learn to look and be intentional about looking for smaller things, like the opportunity to sit on my back porch when everybody else is asleep and it's quiet and peaceful, other than you probably have seen my dogs walking around in the background, drinking my cup of coffee. What a wonderful way to begin my Saturday. But when you are intentional about looking for those things, you tend to go throughout your day looking for those things instead of just that one moment in the morning. And it makes you have a more grateful and positive attitude, so that when you do come against difficult times and times when others hurt you, you are able to look for maybe the positive things in it. Not always easy. And then the last one I encouraged you to do was to live in the moment. And I've shared with you also that my word for the year is relish. And I have tried to be very intentional about living in the moment and being very present about the time I'm in right this moment, like sitting on the porch and talking with you and having the opportunity to share with you. I'm trying to relish every moment. And my quote that I have been hanging on to by Emily Dickinson is, "Forever is composed of nows." Forever is composed of nows. So when you look at what makes up your forever, it's composed of a now, a now, a now, a now, and they just build to make your forever. What a beautiful thought. I love that. But as I close this time with you today, I just want to encourage you to take those moments that are difficult and hard because of someone else and allow God to strengthen you, to build you up, and allow you to exude His grace, even though it's very difficult, it's very hard, but be an agent of Christ and share His scent of love and grace, even though it's hard to do. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday, and I ask you to please like this video, share this video, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can encourage others and we can help spread God's love and mercy and grace and His Word. Have a wonderful Saturday, and please follow us on Water Walker's blog, Water Walkers 29, so that we can encourage you each day with the words that we share. And this week, Julie will be sharing with us. So now, let's go walk on water.